Welcome back from break, everybody. Welcome in, everybody, all of you. How's everybody doing? Figure I might as well get started. Let me know how the music is, if it needs to go up or down. Microphone two. Check, check. Hey, B, welcome in. How are you, darling? Much love, everybody. Hey, Noah, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're all doing well, or at least better than the last time I talked to you. I am also doing well. Yeah, it was a crazy week. Um, Crazy week. Uh, Doing great. Got a flight today. Ooh, where are you flying? Going on vacation? Is it just you, or are you going with family? I To Morocco. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Can't wait to hear all about it. When are you going? Going with your dad. Okay, sweet. That's awesome. I think you had mentioned Morocco a little while ago. Oh, at four. Oh my gosh. Well, safe travels, my friend. It's going to be awesome. You're going to have a great time. Don't forget your sunscreen, drink water, all that fun stuff. That's cool. I'm so excited for you. I feel all discombobulated. Um, it really does feel like I've taken a much longer break than I did. Thank you. It's going to be great. Yes, yes, definitely. Very little I can say, I guess, but it's still dire. And I sent myself to an yesterday, to an ER. I That really sucks, man. I'm so sorry to hear that, B. I guess all we can really do is just keep trying, keep going until yeah, until the till the old body and the old spirit quit. But I'm proud of you for continuing to get up and keep trying, you know. How's work treating you? Work's been great, honestly. So I started last Sunday, so not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that. I had my first official shift, and it was great. You know, the hours are nice. I do have to wake up super early in the morning. 4:15 is my wake up in the morning, and I get there by 5:30. Um, but it's only until 12:30, and it's also just, you know, pretty chill. It's making coffee, which is something I could do in my sleep. Um, So yeah, the Sunday and Monday were great. Those are my scheduled shifts. Um, and I wake up on, I think, gosh, I can't even remember. I think I woke up to a bunch of texts and calls on Wednesday morning. It seems like so long ago. This week has been crazy. Um, but my coworker apparently got sick on Tuesday and couldn't make it through her shift. So like they didn't tell me anything on Tuesday, but you know, she had already asked me to work Friday for her. And keep in mind the hotel where I work was at 100% capacity. So um we were projected to be extremely busy. And not that this is you know, I don't think she she did that on purpose, but so I get calls and texts on Wednesday, and they're like, "Can you come in?" I'm like, "Sure," you know. And then she was sick through Wednesday and Thursday, and then I was going to work her Friday anyway, and she said she was still sick, so I worked her Saturday. And so I have been working since Wednesday of last week, and it's finally kind of settled down. I haven't heard anything, so I'm guessing she went back to work. Um, but yeah, made some amazing tips. Crazy, like people. I make really good coffee even when the only thing I have to work with is Starbucks. I make a damn good cup of coffee. You know, I've been a barista for a very long time, um, off and on. So yeah, it was crazy, especially because I was still learning where everything was and all that. But yeah, it was crazy. I got some hours that I really needed, since I've been so, um, out of work for a while, and um, yeah, it was pretty nuts. But being busy really helped the day go faster. My feet were killing me, my back was killing me, but at the end of the day, I am so much happier here than I was at Smith's. And I went to Smith's, a little less than a week ago, I think, because they still hadn't paid me. And yeah, so I went up there and they did have the checks, the paychecks for me. Nobody said a damn thing to me that they would be there, right? Um, and I get there and I open them there because like I don't trust Smiths at all. Um, hey Kara, welcome in, welcome in. Hope they feel better. Yeah, I think they feel better, Bear. She hasn't said anything about like me taking over any shifts this week. So, it seems like she's doing better. I kind of think that she's trying to edge out, which is why I'm like, I don't think that she got sick on purpose. But yeah, I think she's just kind of sick of working there, and I'm like, I will work there full time. Just tell me, like, I will do it. But yeah, imagine someone gets sick on purpose, especially when we're projected to be super super busy, right? Right. But no, no, I think she genuinely was sick, and I haven't heard anything about covering any more shifts, so I think she's good. But like I opened the paychecks from Smith's, and they shorted me about 10 hours, so I am still yeah. I'm still dealing with their bullshit. Boop the Babs. Okay, I'm gonna boop the Babs. Hold on. Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, I woke her up. I have to boop you for Bear. Hello, honey. Oh, you're so sleepy. It was really cold last night, and I kind of forgot to turn the heater on. So she's been like curled into a little ball with her heating pad and all that. She can't be bothered. We loves you, sleepy kitty. Yeah. Yeah, she's so cute. Oh my God. At places like that, the HR is not qualified to do what they do. No, no. Especially because like HR wasn't even there. I had emailed her and not heard back at all. And so, I texted my former manager, and I guess she just fucking ignored it, you know? And she said something lame like, "Oh yeah, I delete everyone who quits or whatever." And I'm like, "Yeah, but you still knew who it was, when I texted. But whatever. It's warm outside, but looks cold. Ooh, that's pretty nice, honestly, Bear. And so often have to do so many other tasks. They are bad at what they do. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You are describing it right there." My HR messed up my work comp leave for a year and a half. Yeah, that checks out. That checks out, honestly. Yeah. These corporations, man, they don't give a crap. We are only there to serve them, and no other reason. Um, but yeah, so I'm still kind of fighting with them on it. I'm certainly not going to let it go, but like finally having money rolling in, as large or small as the amounts may be, I am finally starting to feel like I'm on a slightly more even keel. Super long face, yeah. It is, isn't it? But then yesterday, my first day off since I started working there, since the last Tuesday, um, yeah, I went out and I was going to go drop off my ballot because we had a runoff election for mayor, and I'm not about to not do my part, so I had to vote and make sure the fascist did not win, and the fascist did not win, y'all. Happy days. We kept our democracy a little while longer. Um, Even with 10 hours, tell them you are going to call your state attorney general for unpaid wages. Yeah, yeah. Don't you worry, Kara. Like they have a week to do research and I'm going to call them. I think let's see, what is today? Wednesday? Yeah, I'm gonna give them until Friday. And then I'm going to call and if they don't answer, I will go to the labor board or state attorney general or what have you. So that is something I'm hoping that they also want to avoid. But we'll see. We'll see. Nah, fuck corporations, fuck the bourgeoisie. Yeah, I wouldn't say kill them because if we kill them, they don't have any chance of learning from their mistakes, right? But if they refuse to learn, then shoot them off into the sun. That's fine. Everybody gets a little chance to redeem themselves, because I mean, I'm stupid sometimes. We're all stupid sometimes, and it's what we do if we remain uneducated. That is where the problem lies. Um, but yeah, so I was gonna do, and y'all already know I hate to go out on my days off, right? And I should have just stayed inside, but yesterday was the last day to vote, and so I had to go out, and I get there and I see a parking space, and I have a little car, it's just a little Toyota, and there was just one space on my left, and it was taken up by a big SUV, and it was parked into cockeyed, so I was trying to avoid running into that one, and I crunched into the car on the right side of the parking space. So yeah, it really really kind of bummed me out. It was a minor scratch, and I do have insurance, of course. And I was filling out my information when the lady came out, and I said, fuck, is this your car? And she's like, yeah. And I said, I'm so sorry, but I accidentally hit you, and I showed her the damage. And it's just a scratch. I mean, it's gonna need some work, but it's not body damage. Thank fuck. You know. So got her information. She got my information. She went home and put the report through or made the claim or whatever. I went and returned my library movies that I had borrowed, and then I went home and cried for a bit. And then I opened my disk drive and found one of the library movies that I thought that I had returned, so I called the library and cried a little bit there too, and she's like, "No, you're fine. Just come in and return it, in like 10 days. You don't have to get back in your car and drive today." Because I told her about my accident. I'm like, "Will you be my therapist for just a second?" So I was having a rough ass day yesterday. My car is a little banged up, but it's from 2007. So it's not gonna be beautiful, and plus every single other dent that is in there, dent, scratch, chip, everything has been from someone hitting and running in this beautiful city that I live in. So this is the first actual accident that I caused, where someone else was damaged, and it turned out okay. It's just been crazy, man. So it's been centuries they haven't learned. That's my issue. Yeah, yeah, but see, Noah, the people who are in charge are still teaching the same shit. So people don't have the chance to really learn or educate themselves. They have the potential to do it, but a lot of them are so stuck, and they don't realize that there can be a better way, and if that's all they've known, then it takes a little bit to get them to realize. So unfortunately, bug scratches kill them all. Yeah, I yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts. But like she thanked me because she knows the city where we live. It's just a bunch of people hitting and running, and you know take the consequences if they get caught. But yeah, it was crazy. It was stressful, but I'm glad to be here, and hopefully I will be streaming more now that the job is only Sunday and Monday, and I'm trying to get another job, to fill in a few more days, to get a little bit more money. Um, but yeah, it's I'm just gonna take what I have and be grateful and just breathe because that's all we can do. But how is everybody? How are you, chat? How's life going? Besides the vacations and the unfortunate trips to the ER. I hope y'all have some glimmers of hope, and life starts going well. Especially as we round out the end of this year. Um, what a life! But I really do feel like I've been, I don't even know, I just gone somewhere. It's taking me a second to remember even what I was doing and where I was, the last time I was here. If you want another job on top of that, take a gig like DoorDash. An actual job would probably be too much. Yeah, I thought about DoorDash, but I don't really feel safe, and also that company's so unethical and is not good to their employees anyway. Plus, like I said, my car is a 2007, and while it is a Toyota, which does make it better, it is still, um, yeah, it is. It is. I think DoorDash would just be a little too much for my little car to handle, and also I fucking hate driving. I really do. Like it takes me a week to prepare to go and get groceries. The only time that I do go out, that's how someone knows I really love them, because I will go out and hang out with friends and stuff like that. Um, on the rare occasion, but once I'm home, I like to stay home. But yes. Hey, Roslyn, how are you, my friend? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I was just talking about my hectic day yesterday, but I am here. I love my job, and that's really all I could ask for. You're good, awesome. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah. I've thought about it, and yeah, honestly, I I even thought about driving for Walmart. Like they have their own delivery thing, but apparently that's a just a piece of shit also. So I don't know. I don't think gig work would be for me. Just based on how. other people who are doing gig work review, their jobs. I did DoorDash when I still had my moped. Nice. Did you get some days off? Yeah, yesterday, but I ended up getting into a minor car accident, and forgetting to return one of my DVDs to the library. Um, so I have to go and make another trip. But I had to go out and vote yesterday. So that was at least the candidate I voted for won. And we don't have a MAGA supporting mayor now, um, which is fantastic. But yes, the car accident was very minor, no injuries. I'm not even going to fix my car up because it's a 2007. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I'm upset at myself because like I know better. Oh yeah, your poor moped, man. Your poor moped. Rest in peace, little moped. But yeah, I'm okay. The other lady, she wasn't even in her car. She was inside voting at the time. Um, she did let me know that she was voting for the MAGA person, but she was still nice. Um, these these uh these humans, they just need a little bit of education. But everyone has the right to vote how they would like. But she was nice to me, and that's all that mattered. I thanked her for not yelling at me because I know it can be extremely stressful. And she's bless her heart, she said that she had just been hit earlier this week by a judge, an actual judge who was rolling a doobie in his car at the stoplight and ran into her at the stoplight. So that is how America is doing. But also, I don't know whether to lend any credibility to her, based on who she voted for. I'm like, are you sure that happened? Because it sounds like fake news. Thankfully, no one got injured, and good, the lady was nice. Stuff can happen. Exactly, exactly. Like it was totally an accident. My first accident was when I was 15. I didn't have a license. I just had a permit, and I'd never driven with my mom before. It was always my dad trying to teach me, and it was not sticking. I was not ready to drive at 15. Um, and I was just doing it because that's what I thought, you were supposed to do at 15, 16. Um, but yeah, so I was reversing and I accidentally hit the gas instead of the brake. And she was making me too nervous to like think. And of course I didn't have the training to get out of the situation. So I ended up backing into my neighbor's garage, and hitting a couple of their cars, but like, it is what it is. But I didn't get my license. I didn't feel comfortable even trying. And I come to find out later, I got PTSD from that situation. Um, but yeah, so like I didn't get my license until I was 26. So I'm a very careful driver. Um, and this was avoidable, but I misjudged the turn. So it just happened, and I have insurance, and I was honest. I wasn't gonna like hit and run. I'm not that person. So all things considered, it really did have the best results as it possibly could have. And yeah, there were no kids in the car. There were no like nobody was in the car. Um, so that was good. That was fine. So that's why she voted MAGA. She voted against the judge. I don't know if the judge is a MAGA. Honestly, I don't know. She said that it was because the incumbent who won this time around, is not strict enough on on the homeless, and she wants, I guess, the homeless to be eradicated because one time one of them like took a shit in front of her car, is what she said. Um, so yeah, that's the only reason. I guess. I don't know why someone would vote that way, but that is what it is. Hey, Nix, how are you, my friend? Hey, Ace, welcome in, welcome in. I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, no, I was. Uh, it's not trying to get political, Nix. I know that's a thing you want to avoid. I was just talking about I got in a very minor car accident yesterday, and it was at the voting place, so that's why we're talking politics right now. But we're not going to divulge into politics. Just to let you know. And I did. Yeah, I'm okay. There was nobody in the car. It was just a scratch. It was shitty. I did not have a good day yesterday, but end of the day, everything worked out. I have insurance, and I'm not the kind of person who will hit you and run away. But yes, I am okay. I am doing much better today. Um, yeah. And I'm glad I'm here. Yeesh, that's evil. Yeah, yeah. Um, it's it's just been a crazy time. And I feel like I've been away from streaming for so long, but it's all coming back to me now. We should eradicate homelessness by giving them homes. Yeah, imagine. Imagine. Okay, so not to get political, but Burger King tastes better than McDonald's. I think they both taste like crap. It's okay. I definitely appreciate it, but I've been doing some deep thinking and things are getting to a point that it's time to be angry. That's good. Anger is good. Anger leads to change, my friend. Let me go ahead and snooze this ad because I'm not done talking yet. And I tried to get the gingerbread house working. I made an account. For those of you who don't know, Nix, I don't know if you want to do some self promo next, you totally can. I won't out you if you don't want to. But just I tried to get the picture up on the stream and it was not working. So I'll look more into that later. Um, but yes, yeah. Feel free to drop any link if you'd like. Uh, that goes for everyone, of course, not just Nick's. Yeah, it's like a foot of difference, but they're a kilometer behind shit food like Chinese food. Oh, Chinese food is amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll take Chinese any day over McDonald's and Burger King. Um, I think I just kind of I just kind of like outgrew the fast food, I guess. Like it was great when it was cheap, and of course, when I was 19, 20, that was amazing food to me. But I think my palate has just naturally matured. Not to say that you have an immature palate or anything like that, Noah. Um, um, but yeah, yeah. I I just I just can't eat it as I used to. Like it just doesn't feel good the next day. Oh yeah, let me get a link. Okay, cool. I love Chinese food. Me too. I'm not calling it shit, my bad. I mean like other foods. The word shit as a synonym. That's my bad. I fucking love Chinese food. Okay, okay, glad we cleared that up. I do the same thing, honestly. Like yeah, you get some good Chinese food. Like you find yourself a place, especially one that's been there for like 20 plus years. It's gonna be a good day. Hmm. What's everybody's favorite Chinese plate? Like what do y'all get when you get Chinese? Not gonna lie, working at Chipotle kind of made me realize Chipotle is kind of bad. Yeah, it's it's something. It's something. Like I appreciate the so some of the flavors are great. But yeah, Chipotle always ends up making my stomach feel a little iffy. I taste Chipotle like the day after, always. Well, I'm not sure what link to post, but if you want to explain, my brain is still booting. No worries, Nix. So I I had to create an account there. Um, so I think that link will probably work best if you want to drop the that first link that you put because I clicked on the regular link that you dropped and it said I didn't have authorization and so I clicked on the first link you dropped and it said like I created an account and then it brought me over there. But what we are talking about, everybody, is Nyx here is not going to be able to stream, but wants to do something festive, and so has created a public page where everybody can decorate a gingerbread house for them and it's gonna be really fucking awesome. If you can't find the link, Nix, I will post that link up there too. But yes, that is our way of bringing festive cheer to our dear friend Nixie, and we want everyone to get involved. So if that is your that is your bag, baby. Let either one of us know, and we will drop a link for you to go and check it out. But yes, I was going to do it on stream, but I could not figure out how to get the window to work. So I'm going to have to do that when my own brain isn't booting. Let me see. McDonald's or Burger King are out are our go-to food when we are driving by car, but it's only because you know what you get on on a rest place on a German Autobahn. Yeah, yeah, I bet. Plus, honestly, I think McDonald's and Burger King in Germany would be worlds better than it is here. To be all like completely honest. I have to sneeze. Hold on one sec, you guys. I'm still waiting for the allergies to die. It's been cold here, but not cold enough. Oh my goodness. I like sweet and sour chicken, but without the sauce. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. It used to be for me like I would judge a place by how their sesame chicken is. But I haven't been eating as much meat. So I didn't order it the last time that I went and had Chinese food. Um, I ended up getting their sesame tofu, and it wasn't that great. Um, it was fine, but it wasn't sesame chicken. Lo mein is your favorite? Sweet, yeah. Lo mein is amazing, honestly. Do you like the fat noodles or the thin noodles? Oh, welcome back, everybody. For those of you joining us back from break, we are just talking about our favorite Chinese food plates. Love something spicy with duck. Ooh, yum. Chicken lo mein, hot pot, and anything sweet and sour. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, all this sounds great. I also love egg rolls, but sometimes the egg rolls are not as great. So you have to pick and choose which appetizers to get. Oh, there's that link if anybody is interested in going over there to Magma and working on a gingerbread house. Just just click that link. It's completely safe. I've been there myself. It's a cool idea, right? Right? Yeah, I had already made the gingerbread house, and it seems sad to leave it undecorated. Heck yeah. Well, even if I'm not, if I can't get it to show up on stream, I'm still gonna add something to it. Ooh, egg drop soup is pretty good too. Ooh, it is, right? A little bit of those crunchy things, and then some a little bit of soy sauce. Yeah. As we're talking about food, I got a Domino's ad. Oh, of course. Domino's is pretty good. I had been ordering from Pizza Hut regularly, a couple years back, and they just kept like messing up my order, and so I started going to Domino's instead, and Domino's was pretty awesome too. But I don't really like tomato sauce, so I have to find a pizza with white sauce or pesto. And I found the one at Trader Joe's that's pesto and mozzarella and roasted garlic, and it's the best pizza ever. So I no longer buy pizza from Domino's or Pizza Hut at all. I signed up. Need to switch to my iPad to contribute. Heck yeah, Roslyn. It's gonna be a good time. Greatly appreciate everyone who participates. Hell yeah. We are all about adding some festive cheer to your life, my dear. Trader Joe's pizza is great, right, Ace? Have you tried the one that I'm talking about? The one I think the crust is like is fried almost. It's pesto and roasted garlic. It is amazing. It is hands down my favorite pizza ever. Domino's have been great in Germany, but they bought another pizza place a couple years ago, and then they changed the pizza dough. Nah, man, that sucks. Like the toppings are gonna be, varied, whatever, but it's the crust people are after. That's how you differentiate your pizza. How silly. How silly of them. Haven't tried that one yet. It's the only pre-made pepperoni pizza I enjoy. Oh, okay, okay. I highly recommend it if you are into pesto and a great crust. Yeah, it's amazing. They had a great pizza dough. Now it's just any other pizza. That's such a shame. That is a a very bad move. It's on my list now. I'll let you know. Heck yeah. I don't live in Trader Joe's territory. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nix. I used to like I had other reasons for visiting, but I used to live about 3 hours away from this city. Um, and I would make trips up here to get like with my little refrigerator bags to get Trader Joe's my Trader Joe's fix every now and then. I would drive literally 3 hours, and that's just one way. And then come right back. But this was also before there were cannabis dispensaries in my hometown. So it would be a dual trip. Then I can buy at a real Italian pizza place. Yeah, exactly. Like what the heck, man? That's stupid. Oh my goodness. It's so good to be back, y'all. I really missed this. I really missed y'all. I really missed everybody. I can tell I'm getting old because I was excited when I found out they were putting in a Publix. Heck yeah. Been there, my friend. It is not an easy reckoning. We missed you. Aw. Well, the feeling is definitely mutual, and I do think that I will be back more often now. Now that things are starting to calm down. But yeah, what a crazy year this has been. I did not intend to put a face in here, but it wanted to be, so now we're putting one in. I used to like Whole Foods before Amazon bought it, and now half their food is kind of shit. Yeah, and it's so expensive too. Like I went in there the other day, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really want any of this. For a while there, I was really into Smiths because their quality was great. But I've now that I've seen the inside, I'm like, I'm not giving y'all my money. This is fucking bullshit. You treat your people like crap. So now, even though Walmart is no better, at least they don't pretend to be better. So can't really argue with Walmart prices at this point. Healthy food is a luxury in this country. It really is, and it's so stupid. So stupid. But I mean, can't subjugate us if we're not unhealthy and sad. So yeah. Oh, music cut out. There we go. By the way, song request is open, y'all. If you want to hear something specific, it is open, and you just do exclamation point SR and then the name and title of the song. Oh, Skynet. Skynet woke up with that song stuck in her head, and now we all have to suffer for it. No, I really like Weird Al, so on it. Thanks, Skynet. Oh my gosh. Nice. Yeah, I've been finding a lot of recipes I want to try. But then I kind of get lazy at the end of the day, especially if I've been working. So it's an ongoing struggle to make healthier foods and to just get better choices. I went to GameStop the other day to trade in some games. Doing that always feels like I'm on Pawn Stars with how they lowball. Yeah, right. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's honestly probably better to just sell it on eBay. In the golden age of GameStop, my brother and I would walk out with like $300 every time. Holy shit. Oh, hey, Frantic. How are ya? Hey, how are you, Katie? I've been doing pretty well. The new job is working out. I won't get into. I've retold the story a couple of times of my adventures yesterday, but long story short, I'm doing well. I'm doing pretty good. As far as liking the new job and all that fun stuff. Tell it. Okay, but it's a lot. It's been a lot. It's been a very long like 2 weeks, and I um I, I'm honestly having so much trouble like just keeping track of days and shit. Like did this really happen yesterday or did this, et cetera, et cetera. But so I don't know how informed those of you are who are just joining us, but so I ended up quitting Smith's. I absolutely hated it. You're doing good? Awesome, awesome. Glad to hear it. And I went to a job fair, etc. Got a new job, surprisingly easy, and it's just a barista job at a hotel. So it's been pretty cool. Like they're the ones they host the local Comic Con, which I'm really excited about. Um, So that's coming up. I can't remember when, but soon. Smith's, yeah, it's a grocery store. It's not a great place to work at all. Um, so I worked there for a total of 3 shifts, but also had some training shifts in between that. If you're happy, that's all that matters. Exactly. Life is too short to be as miserable as I was. Like honestly, you guys, I was hoping for just another like a minor car accident then, just so I didn't have to go into work. And that is not okay. It is, I had to corral that thinking right away because that is not in any way okay. I like my mental state was not good after just 3 days, just 3 shifts. So like I got this other job, quit Smith's as soon as I got the offer letter, and yeah, and I started that to like not this Sunday, but the Sunday previous. I started that job, and it's much better for me, and it's making coffee in a hotel basically, where we're like Starbucks affiliated, but not actually Starbucks. So yeah, it's a really good job for me. I really liked it so far. But my coworker got sick right after I had a couple of training shifts, but I've um, I've been working her shifts since basically since I started, and she was finally feeling better this week. So um, yeah. So that kind of gets us to where we are now. The reason I didn't stream last week was because I was covering all of her shifts, and the shifts start at 4:15 in the morning. So I spent most of the day napping after I got home. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Uh, Quitting the Smiths seems crazy. Working with Morrissey would have been cool opportunity, but each their own. Oh, not that Smiths, not that Smiths. Considering I am not at all musically inclined, I would definitely not qualify for working with the Smiths. Waking up praying for another COVID lockdown. Yes, except grocery store workers are considered essential and are not protected under that and still have to go to work if there's another COVID lockdown. Um, but honestly, yeah, no, I wish for that as well. Like if we could just have the lockdown without the, you know, hundreds of thousands of millions of people dying, that would be great. Frantic. Hey, Savage, I'm blanking on something. What's the generic name for Advil? Like acetaminophen? Like Tylenol or Advil? Because there's let's see, Excedrin, ibuprofen, but I think those are kind of brand names. And then acetaminophen is the generic name for like Tylenol. Making coffee like espresso, pour over, or Starbucks type stuff. All three. We don't have the stuff for pour over, but I could definitely do that if somebody like um, if somebody, yeah, I know that's Tylenol. That's the only one I could remember. um, so I am kind of a classically trained barista in that I know how to pull my own shots, um, and make an excellent cup of coffee from scratch. Um, so this job is really great for me. Um, but yeah, so I've been working working the coworker shifts. But I am free this week because she is feeling better. Yesterday was not a stellar day for me. My first day off since I started. I ended up getting to a minor fender bender. I guess it's not even a fender bender. I don't know what you would call it. Just like a minor scrape. Nobody was hurt. The lady was nice. My insurance will pay for it, etc. Um, and also forgot to return one of the DVDs to the library. Even though I returned the case, I mistakenly just didn't put um, the disc in the case and returned the case instead. So I was very ibuprofen. um, so yes, that should kind of catch everybody up. Savage ibuprofen. Savage is always profen. How far is your hotel? I haven't had my coffee yet. Well, considering I'm not working yet, I'm not working again until Sunday. But my my job, I can get there in 3 minutes. 3 minutes, y'all. I timed myself. Um, I usually, take a little bit longer to get there, but it's about 5 minutes away from me. I don't know how far it is from you, Frantic, but you can just come over and I'll make you an excellent cup of coffee with my own espresso maker. Did you bend the fender or did your fender get bended? No, no. It was really just a scratch on her side panel. When when I came in, I was trying to get into the parking space and I just took the curve a little bit wide because there was another car parked on the other side and it was parked kind of cockeyed, so I would have hit them. I should have just taken the turn a little slower, and then I would have seen that I couldn't have made it. But my car is really small, um, and yeah. Okay, how far is your kitchen? It's probably about 3 minutes from the hotel. Yeah. But for real, do you know about the ibuprofen meme? No, I don't think I do. No, I don't think anybody here does. We're all just like literally giving you the straight answer. Hey, Dizzy, welcome in. It's okay, mistakes happen. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It was just a pain in the ass and an inconvenience for the other person, et cetera, et cetera. Like I would have preferred, obviously, that it didn't happen, but I am glad that nobody was hurt and that she was nice and that I have insurance, etc., etc., etc. Um, but yeah, yeah, it's been a wildly crazy type of day. Um, Crazy type of week, crazy type of month, crazy type of year. I don't even know, man. It has been a minute. I love Americanos and espresso, but I'm kind of at the point where I prefer a good cup of specialty drip coffee versus espresso drinks. Yeah, the like espresso is great if you need the energy like immediately because espresso hits your system faster. So, you're gonna feel it faster, but it's not gonna be as long lasting as a cup of coffee. But hey, that's why I like cafe Americanos or, red eyes because it's espresso and coffee and you can keep going all day. And actually, I'm going to pour myself another cup of coffee because I don't know if you guys know this, but hot black coffee will help with your allergy and asthma symptoms because it will reduce the inflammation in your lungs and nasal passages just because of the caffeine. Don't add milk to it because milk is just going to make it worse. But if you're having some asthma symptoms or some bad allergies, try a cup of black coffee. Mmm, it's still hot. Yes. It's getting hard to breathe out my nose, which sucks. Um, Francis. You've entered the chat where our knees collectively creaked and we all groaned as we sat down in the chair to open stream. Yep. Creak? Mine are freaking popping with each step now. Yeah, mine sound like an old cement mixer. You just hear the crackle, crackle, crackle. Pop, lock, and drop it yourself to the floor. Help! I fall and then I can't get up. Oh man, remember when we all used to make fun of those commercials? Yeah, yeah. I feel like I need a life alert now. Oh, poggers! I'm in a nursing home suite. Oh man. Sunny Acres. This is the ibuprofen meme. Oh, okay, okay. I don't know if I can open it on stream. Let me see if I can open it on my phone. Hold on. Weird. It's not letting me open it on my phone. I'm gonna copy and paste it and visit it later. Why is it not working? I feel like Marty McFly because most of my friends are older than me. Yeah, that's kind of how I was back in the olden days when I was your age. I was one of those oh, you're mature for your age type kids. But yeah, honestly, um, I think it's important to have friends and a social circle that come from all walks of life and are all different ages. One of my best friends is in her 70s. Um, you know, and just still keeps up with me mentally, just an amazing person. Boss lady, if you're out there, that's a shout out for you, my love. But yeah, some my the friendship I've had the longest. I've had this friendship since I was in first or second grade, and some of my friendships just started this year. You know, with all y'all. And I think it's just amazing. You know, the more people you meet, the more you know have the potential to learn. So I think it's a good idea to have a lot of different people in your life. Keeps up with you mentally, or have you slipped to the 70 mental? Oh yeah, I've slipped to the 70 mental. Don't you worry. I'm not trying to fool myself. But between the cannabis and just life in general, yeah, yeah, I'm probably way up there in in mental age. Although I did do a lot of learning this year as far as streaming and shit goes. So um, yes, yes. So both. I guess the answer is yes. I enjoy inflicting myself upon as diverse a group as possible. Yes, and we enjoy being inflicted upon. Oh, goodness gracious. Have any of you anybody seen any good movies lately? Um I just watched Fantastic Four for the first time and was absolutely not impressed. I like Marvel, but this was not what I was hoping for. Um, and I also tried watching Jurassic World Rebirth, and yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good on the Jurassic Park series now. I'll just stick with the first one and be good. Not movie, but show pluribus. It's amazing. I've heard that, and it's based here in Albuquerque, I think. My my brother and his fiance were recommending it to me, and so that is on my list. It's just I've had a lot of other stuff to watch first. Sorry, I realized I didn't say congrats on swapping to a new job and getting out of the terrible one. Oh, that's fine. No need to apologize. But yes, it's it's so much better on my mental health, y'all. If you're stuck somewhere, if you're fantasizing about a car accident just so you can have a break, get the fuck out of that job. Like do what you need to do to set yourself up to get the fuck out. That is not okay. I'm not caught up on it yet. Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers. I just heard that it was really good. Fantastic Four stick. Welcome in, stat. Do you mean suck? Because yes, Fant Fours suck. Yes. Oh, it's so good. Awesome. If you guys want to talk spoilers, can you give me a heads up? Yeah, we're not gonna talk spoilers because I haven't even started it yet. Um so no spoilers on Pluribus, everyone, please. Kind of felt the same about Fantastic Four, but I appreciate that people recognize what the Fantastic Four are like in the comics when every movie before has screwed that up. Yeah, that's kind of what I like the impression that I got. Like it was just it was so bland. And you know, I'm trying to avoid any like major plot points or anything, but like I kind of knew going into it that you know it was going to focus on a certain thing, and you know I'm not that into you know I don't think it's really a spoiler to say pregnancy and childbirth and shit. Um, but yeah, no. I should have known, but I that's not the only reason that I did not like that movie. Just one of the major like the fuck? What are they doing, man? But I know that the Fantastic Four is going to feature heavily in some of the newer Marvel movies, and so like I wanted to at least be you know apprised of what happens in that movie. And um, yeah, I really wanted to like it, and I just didn't. Um, and I also didn't last. I don't think I watched more than 15 minutes of Jurassic Park Rebirth because yeah, no, like come on already. Uh, and by Frankendoodle, I mean Frankenstein. Why did I read stick as skin? I don't know, Frantic. Have you seen Frankenweenie? Probably a long time ago. Oh, that was not for Savage. I started watching Che Part One. It's really neat, and I wish the guy who made it, wait, hold on, who made it got to make Hunt for Ben Solo. Oh, okay, that's cool. I don't think I've seen I don't think I've seen that one yet. No, it's often spelled Fan Four Stick. Oh, and so I read it as Fan Four Stick. Yeah, that's what it says. Nix, if I draw something on your gingerbread house in Magma, do I need to do something to save it, or is it done automatic? I don't know this platform at all. I'm guessing you would have to save it, but I'm not sure. Did the thing give birth to a pebble? Uh, the thing is male, so no. My poor baby Ben, they need to give him justice. Raylo for life. It's automatic? Oh, nice. Hi, Babs, you're awake. Come here, my love. Kitty, kitty. Yay, that's awesome. I gave up on Marvel. I've moved on. I'm not watching any of the new stuff. We've seen it all before. It's just the same things rehashed. They do have a lot of similar plot lines. I really did like Thunderbolts though. That one was good. Fantastic Four was not. Let me see what are the other some of the other newer ones. Captain America: Brave New World. It was kind of mid. I really wish that they had just continued it in the show, um, because I liked Falcon and Winter Soldier. I just the I don't know, the way they did it just kind of felt like it should have been all hashed out in the show instead of like a major movie, I guess. I look forward to giving them another try um, when all things come down to it. Um, but yeah, the the whole thing didn't have to be a movie in my opinion. So like that one was just okay. Like I'm going to give it another watch. Um, and just see if maybe I just wasn't in the mood, et cetera, et cetera. Um, can't remember if any of the other ones were good. I can't wait for the Avengers Doomsday trailer. Yeah, it's gonna make Madam Web look like Citizen Kane. I don't think that is humanly possible. Madam Web was ridiculously stupid. Like, it's not often that I give up on Marvel movies because I really do try to at least because I am a Marvel fan. So I try to give them the benefit of the doubt, but it it took every ounce of of strength just to get 15 minutes into the trailer. It was so bad. I mean, into the movie. But yeah, there's still so much speculation on Avengers Doomsday that I'm just trying to not get my hopes up. Um, yeah. Damn ads. Sorry, Noah. Give Babs a big hug. I will. Come here, my bubbies. Come here, my love. You're so cute. She's like, why are you being weird? She's hiding behind the curtain. I can see her outline, but she like peeked her head out when I poked her. Much happier with this guy than when I first started. Madam Web was one of the movies of all time. It made three web $1 billion. The C in Madam Web stands for cinema. Yeah, that's pretty much how I felt. Oh man. Um, like the Eternals. I also thought should have been a series rather than a movie. I've tried to watch that one twice, and I finally succeeded on the second attempt, but I was bored like the whole fucking time. Didn't care for any of the characters, there were just too many things going on. I watched Morbius with friends, and we and we had so much fun dunking on it the whole time. Yeah, yeah. See, I think it if you're going in to just like make fun of it and maybe turn it into a drinking game or something, like I think it could be good. Same thing with Craven. I don't know if you guys have seen Craven. I enjoyed it as like an action movie where there's not a lot of high stakes and there's a lot of really stupid shit going on. Um, but yeah, I liked Craven better than Morbius, and I liked both of those better than Madam Web, and I liked all three of those better than Fantastic Four, even though I didn't even finish Madam Web. Nah, not even joking. Except for Venom 3 and Morbius, I like the Sonyverse Spider-Man movies because they're the stupidest, funniest things ever. Yeah, I honestly like what are you doing, ma'am? Please don't scratch there. That's not scratchable. I've really liked the third Venom. I don't remember a whole lot about Morbius, but I do remember just being like, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, like as bad as people made it out to be. Whatever Doomsday turns out to be, I think it's incredibly stupid that they went for RDJ to play Doomsday. Yeah, yeah, like Victor Von Doom, and they've confirmed that he is playing Victor Von Doom. It's not even an incarnation of Tony Stark, you know. I don't know why they did that as well. I'm a big fan of Robert Downey Jr. Big fan. Um, but you know, it could have gone some other way. Can't escape the impression that they're hoping RDJ will get people hyped for a story that won't work on its own merit. Yeah, yeah, that's also one of my fears. I really want to feel the same way I felt when I was watching Infinity Wars. Because like I can go back to watch Infinity War and Endgame again and still feel like that passionate like fandom. Um, and it feels great to rewatch it again, like it's still really exciting and I'm hoping that they recapture that magic, but after watching Fantastic Four, I'm very apprehensive about that. Can they fit any more BS into Morbius? They can try. Believe me, they can try. I really like RDJ, but I am not hyped with him playing Doomsday at all. Yeah, yeah. No, it was full full of BS for damn sure. Didn't they go with RDJ because that one guy who was supposed to be him got into trouble for beating up his girlfriend? What? I don't know what you're talking about, Skynet. Please elaborate. Morbius was real bad, but it wasn't boring. I don't remember it being boring, so I think you're right on that, Dizzy. I fucking lost my shit in the theater laughing at the end of Venom 3 when Eddie says to the kid, I lied, kid, aliens are real. And then they play the song Memories by Maroon 5 at the end. I almost got kicked out of the theater how much I was laughing. I think you'd be fun to go to the movies with, Noah. I like bad movies as long as they're not boring. Yeah, yeah. Like some bad movies are really good. I really like to rewatch San Andreas with The Rock. It's bad, but I love watching all the destruction. That part is just great. Oh, I didn't get this story. Yeah, yeah, Skynet, you need to elaborate on that. Moonfall, terrible movie. Loved it. It was so stupid. Oh yeah, and I can't wait for the sequel, Dizzy. Can't wait for that one. That one's gonna be great. Am I thinking of the right one? Am I thinking of Greenland? One of those movies. But same thing. It was terrible, but I love it. Ice Cube's War of the Worlds, awful and boring, not fun. Hated it. I don't even think I was aware that Ice Cube made a War of the Worlds. Jonathan Majors? Oh, I see what you're talking about. He was Kang in one of the Marvel movies, but I thought he was connected to Doomsday. Yeah, he was going to be the big villain there for a little while, and then they completely obliterated his character. I love stupid. Yeah, Jonathan Majors got fired as Kang when he abused his girlfriend. Yeah, yeah, he was in quite a few things. Like they were leading up to him, and I'm pretty sure Kang the Conqueror is one of Thanos's, I think Thanos's brothers. So like it was going to be really cool. Um, but no, you are correct. I'm thinking of Greenland. Okay, yeah, Greenland, the sequel. If you liked Moonfall, watch Greenland. I will not be watching the sequel with you. If it comes out around my birthday, you will not have a choice, Skynet. It's either that or we watch Pitch Perfect 2, and you do not want to watch Pitch Perfect 2. I do not want to watch Pitch Perfect 2. Have y'all watched the Brilliant Minds show? I don't think so. I don't know if I've heard of that one. I've heard of Criminal Minds. I like that one. I love Ice Cube's War of the Worlds. Greatest movie released on, on July 30th, 2015 at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Moonfall had a budget of like $165 million and made like 20 million. I don't think it's getting a sequel. Yeah, it's Greenland that I was thinking of. It's got Morena Baccarin and Gerard Butler in it. It's ridiculously stupid, but I highly enjoyed it. Oh no. Yeah, aren't we watching that by reading chat right now? I'm gonna grab Greenland right now so I can trick my friends into watching it. Good, good, Doozy. Let me know how it goes. Frantic, don't out me to Candy. Wait, hold on. I gotta make sure Candy's not here before before we start talking. Okay, Candy's not here yet. That's hilarious. I like how that implies you don't you don't need to trick me because I'm not a friend. Well, you're already here, Frantic. There's no putting the cat back in the bag, so to speak. No. Meow. What's going on? Oh, I think the music stopped. Hold on. There we go. What do you need, my love? Do you need some butt pets? Yeah, it's time. Hold on, guys. I just gotta give Babs her love taps. Are you ready? Where are you going? Come here. I can't get you in the little tube that you've got there. Come here. Okay, you good? I have never had a cat who likes bongos as much as this one does. You're not done yet? Okay. So she just puts her butt up into the air, and I do the bongos, and then I stop and wait, and she'll tell me if she's had enough. Okay. Still, my arm is gonna get tired before her butt does. Okay, we're done. She does not want to be done, but we're done. Come here, you. Come here, you. Give me just furry belly. Okay. Nope, that's it for now, my love. Don't you swipe at me. She is so silly, y'all. Servant, my butt remains unbongoed. Pretty much. I was gonna put a song in the queue, but then I thought maybe I should ask first. Schadenfreude from Avenue Q. Go ahead. I don't know if I've heard that one, but I'm sure it's fine. All right. Wish I could breathe, man. Okay. Oh, but we did watch Weapons last night, and I don't know, like I'm not gonna spoil it or anything, but if you guys like horror, definitely check it out. It was really good. This is this is a different song. Oh, are you talking about the one you requested? My dog is super interested in the sounds coming out of my laptop right now. This one is from Sinners. Wait, what? I missed it. I was watching video games trailers. Yeah, it's playing the wrong song. Oh, this song is was requested by Noah. Yours is up next. Next. What kind of video game trailers are you watching, Doozy? Anything look good? If it's the wrong song, I can always skip it. Whew, not today, Satan. I hate when you blow your nose and then Kleenex dust gets in your throat and then makes you choke and want to die. There will never be another movie like Sinners again. That movie had the sauce. I still haven't seen that one, so no spoilers. That is one of the ones that I will eventually watch. I started it and realized I was not in the mood for something new and decided on watching something else. Can't remember what, but it's on my list. But yes, if y'all like horror movies, um, Weapons was really good. Not much right now. Just going through my Discovery queue and stream. Oh, okay, okay. Crabs Must Die looks interesting, but only because I'm itching for FPS and love RPGs. Oh, nice. Oh, first person shooter. Yeah, 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 yeah. Nice. I haven't seen that either. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Wait, Savage, what movie were we supposed to watch party together? Yellow Submarine. We're still gonna do that. I just had an unexpected week of extra work. Oh, I have weapons on my totally legal media server. Oh, Doozy, I wanted to ask you if you could show me. I know we've talked about it, and I think Frantic you were offering as well. Um, if my memory serves me right, but yeah, I'd like to start getting into that. There are a couple of shows in particular that Skynet and I would like to watch again without paying for a streaming service. So, but yes, Yellow Submarine was the movie that we will eventually watch party. Um, I haven't looked into that. I was just going to ask if you had any other advice on it before like I started, because I don't have a VPN yet or anything like that. Um, so I guess I looked at it and I was kind of intimidated. So I wanted to reach out and actually have a discussion on like what I need to do to prepare and all that stuff. Oh right, yeah, I wouldn't recommend Plex. Yeah, I heard Plex is also something else is going on with Plex as well. But I saw ones that like Streamio wasn't working or something, and they're all like getting shut down, et cetera, et cetera. Um, I hate it, but I need to switch off it. But I can't share what websites I use and stuff if I haven't already. Oh, you can share. Okay, cool. You actually don't need one for that method, but I'd be happy to walk you through it. Okay, cool. I will reach out a little later. I know we've both got a lot going on right now, Nix. But yes. just I like being as prepared as I possibly can. Um, but Sense8 definitely. I want a copy of that. And Our Flag Means Death. I want to get a copy of that as well. But some of the Disney shows that I can't find at the library, yeah. Jellyfin. Okay, I've heard of Jellyfin also. Is this the version of the song you were looking for? Schadenfreude. This is hilarious. So, what day would work best for everybody who wanted to join watching the Beatles' Yellow Submarine? I know Noah, you had said that you were interested, um, but I don't know. I don't know if anyone else is. Um, every day is fine for me right now. I'm jobless. Okay, cool. That was a bop. I like it. It's gonna be stuck in my head for a while. Yeah, Avenue Q is the best. Hi, Bubbles. Come here, sweet girl. You want to come sit on my lap? No? You just want attention? Okay. The song should be over. Yeah, it looks like it's the extended video. Oh, there's plenty more. Hold on. Well, let's just fast forward there. I wish it gave the option to skip the video part. Everybody, if you're working on art, make sure you save. I have not saved yet today. It's time. Also, don't forget to do a little stretch, whatever you need to do to scratch those human niches. Bro, you didn't save one time. I know. It's terrible. I spam control like a goon. Oh, control S, yeah. Yeah, I really need to get better about that, especially, just just in general, but I get to talking and I get distracted. Oh, is that the song you recommended, Skynet? I totally forgot to listen to that yesterday, so I'm glad you requested it. Didn't MS Office in early 2000s give you PTSD? Yes. God. Apparently not enough to learn my lesson, though. I like to live life dangerously and then cry about it later. I have saved now, and I'll even do it again. Just gonna push this mountain back a little bit. Looks like we've got an ad break starting in about a minute, folks. Just FYI. Y'all know the drill. I already said to stretch, but it's important to stretch. And also look away from the computer for a sec. Not that I'm telling you what to do, but I highly recommend it. I should do the same, honestly. I'll force you now. Good, good, good. I just forgot. You know how the marijuana works. Okay, I'll look away from my computer at my phone. There you go. There you go. Hey, Lucky, welcome in. Thank you so much for the sub, man. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Running around, but got you on audio podcast style. Love you all. Have a better than average day. You too, Lucky. You too. Be careful out there, man. There's there's a lot of crazy drivers. I'm one of them, but I'm staying in today. Oh yeah, I like this. Hell yeah, run them down. Only parked cars this time. Only parked cars. It was an accident. Lots of people out there waiting to fender bender you after drinking 50 coffees at 4:15 a.m. Hey, the most I've had in one shift is like 5 shots of espresso. So like, yeah, at least it was parked and no one got hurt. Exactly, and it was just minor, and I have insurance. That's what that shit's for. But still, yes, yes. Hope you and yours are doing well. I know I haven't even talked to anybody since Doom's birthday. It was crazy. Where does the time even go, y'all? Yo, same though. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. Life, life will out, but very busy. Welcome back from break, everybody. Yeah, we've got to get that paint night going one of these days. Maybe when school is on break, that would be a good one. Well, okay, you talked to me yesterday, but I'm nobody. What? No, I'm talking about the in real life homies. Honestly, I've been neglectful of everyone recently. I just been struggling to survive. But you are definitely not nobody, Nix. Actually, I think you're like one of the only people that I've talked to. Talked to Candy a bit, but yeah, I've been seriously. neglecting Discord and everything like that. I feel so bad. Yeah, yo, same though. Yeah, it's just man, time just fucking flies, and honestly, it feels like so much has happened just just since October, and October was busy. So yeah, mm, crazy. We're all we're all just trying to get by in this crazy, crazy time. But I do plan on getting back getting back into it. Like I feel like so much has gone on that I won't ever be able to catch up, but we can only do our best. Unfortunately, I think I need a nap. That's not unfortunate. That is just you taking care of you, and I'm glad that you're taking care of you. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you, Nix. Thank you. I look forward to working on your gingerbread house later. Yeah, gotta give us some slack. Gotta stop being so hard on ourselves in the middle of a societal collapse. Exactly. Exactly. You know, sometimes the best thing that we can do is survive. And we're all here we are all here in spite of everyone in power right now trying to shake us off the mortal coil, so to speak. I'm also out. Gotta drive, but I'll be back. Okay, Leggy. Yes, sleep well, Nix. I hope your nap is so restful that you don't even know what day it is when you wake up. I wish one of those naps on you because those are amazing naps. And I do also still plan on like making a Patreon for those of you who requested it. Um, just fucking life, man. Like uh, can't even tell you. It is it is just gonna be crazy until the end of time is what it feels like. Only just nearly not yesterday, so thanks for the praise. Only only just nearly not yesterday, so thanks for the praise. Well, you're welcome for the praise. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the rest of your message meant. Sorry. Did you say Patreon? Yes, yes. Still planning on doing the Patreon that you and a few others mentioned being totally game for. Um, yeah, one day. About still being here. All right. Yes, that is it's not nothing. You know what I mean, B? It is hard to just get up in the morning, and that is people people who have things that are not going wrong and all that, even people who are you know, living their best life are starting to struggle. So yeah, it is not nothing that you are still here and that you are surviving. And I am proud of you, and I am proud of everybody here. Um, and if you ever need reminding of that, you just let me know. You can reach me on Discord. You can reach me on Whisper on Twitch. You know, whatever you need to do. If you ever need a reminder, I am here to give you that reminder. Cool. I will be there with you whenever you will be up for it. Heck yeah. Yeah, I think it should probably be soon, honestly, because now that I am nailing down a schedule, and I don't feel like absolute garbage, you know, working at Smith's, um, just took everything out of me. But yeah, I am ready to get back into my streaming vibes. I was definitely not expecting to work all of last week. Um, and like I said, I am totally grateful for it. But it just uh, it was just crazy. I I would come home and fall asleep just for an hour or two, and then I would set an alarm to make sure that I fed Babs, and then I would go right back to sleep and sleep like 8 hours. Wake up at like 3, just in time to sleep for another hour for my alarm. Oh, bless you too. Much love, B. Hang in there, buddy. Fuck. I know it's hard, especially this time of year, even when things are going well. So I am proud of you for not giving up, because it's sometimes it feels like that's the only thing you can do. Can't win for losing, but um, it can't be shit all the time. Cannot. I firmly believe that. So just gotta get to the end, and hope that the light at the end of the tunnel isn't an oncoming train. But if it is an oncoming train, we're still going to be here to support you. And this goes for everybody. If times are tough, you know, I think hanging out with your friends is one of the best and quickest way to, if not remedy the situation, at least make it so it doesn't hurt so fucking bad all the damn time. Hey, Addie, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for the resub, by the way. Hi, everyone. Hope you're well. Yeah, yeah. We are all here. We are all hanging in there. You're doing all right. Glad to hear it. Just here giving a little pep talk in case you also needed it. Just reminding everyone that I am here, um even if I'm not streaming. Like, hit me up on Discord if you need someone to listen. Like, really, hit me up, and I will be there. The direct messages is something that I get pinged for. So like I will see your message. So even if I'm not like actively on Discord interacting, I will still be there. Just throwing it out there. I know, especially this time of year is hard for a lot of people. So isn't that the cutest emoji? Addie always comes with good emojis. How's the new job going? It's going well. I love it so much more. Um, I was recently this past week, my brand new coworker got some kind of stomach bug, and I ended up working all week on her shifts, covering for her, and it was great. It was fun. Lots of tips, which I really needed. More hours than I was expecting, which is amazing because yeah, definitely definitely need that when you're not working constantly. When there's been a stop in the money flow. Um, So it's been good. I really enjoy it. I look forward to when we get Comic-Con here because we host that at the hotel that I am working at. It's going to be awesome. Thanks. I love her emotes, right? So cute. You return. Welcome back, Spat. But yeah, really, really enjoying it so far. It seems like it's been forever since I talked to you guys last. Like it really does seem like it's been forever. Um, but yeah, so far so good. They treat us really well. They feed us every day. I get to hear all the gossip. Um, there's always someone talking shit about someone else, and I just kind of stay out of it and listen, and I pick up so much. I have been discovering the fun world of insurance administration. Oh, bless your heart. That sounds like torture. Doozy cursed me by mentioning Plex because it suddenly it suddenly kicked 50 gigs of metadata overnight at my poor 120 gig SSD. Sorry, been dealing with that. Oh shit. Oh shit, Frantic. Damn, somebody sound the alarm. That's fucked up. Always glad to see your stream live though. Heck yeah, heck yeah. I'm always glad to have everybody here, man. It's great. Feels nice to hear you're feeling a bit better. Yeah, yeah. I was I was definitely not having it right away, honestly. It did not take long at all for that job to start eating me alive, and it is not okay to sit there and suffer, and that goes for everyone out there. Like if something is happening in your life and you are miserable, like what are you doing? What are you doing? Gotta change that shit. It is not worth it. Life is too short. Tomorrow's not a guarantee, and we should be doing what we love. And if we can't do what we love, well, we should at least do something we like. And if we can't do something we like, well, that's when it all needs to come crashing down. You need to change it. Unfortunately, I do understand that it's not as easy to just change the situation. Oops, I lost my mic. Hold on, it fell out my ear. There we go. Yeah, it is not as easy as just saying it. But I am living proof that it can be done. So if you're feeling stuck, just know that it can change in a heartbeat. Unless it's allergies, you're going to be stuck with allergies the rest of your life. Ridiculous. I hate allergies so much. Let's do a little blending. As I think most of you are kind of familiar with how I how I do mountains, and honestly, pretty much everything is I like to put the black down and then do lines on top and then blur them and then do the finer details on top of that. Seems to work out well. I also, when I was working at Smith's for the brief time that I was working at Smith's, it was like I developed some really bad eating habits as well because it was pretty much we had a soda fridge as the fridge in the break room, not an actual fridge. So like I didn't really feel safe um, leaving anything cold or anything. Plus, we didn't get lunches or anything at Smith's. Um, yeah, I was just pretty much eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and then cookies and crackers, like things that wouldn't spoil in my bag. But yeah, it was, I need to take some time and undo some of the bad behavior that I developed very quickly in my shitty mental health stage. How she does mountains, chat, is she puts down the black and then you blink and poof, mountains. That too, that too. I very much enjoy the way you do art. Reminds me of Bob Ross. Oh, thanks, Doozy. I've told you guys that that's how I learned art, right? By teaching myself watching Bob Ross. That's that's my guy. And I never really worked with oils. That was his main thing. But the lessons translate pretty well. No, wait, wrong version, damn it. Can you delete that one, Savage? Yeah, hold on. Let's see. Remove from queue. All right. If y'all will give me just a quick sec, I'm gonna run to the restroom and I shall return shortly. Un momentito, por favor. Oh, poor Stat. Skynet, if you're listening, can you push that one through for us, please? I'll be right back, y'all. Alrighty, I am back. Have a good appointment, Addie. Hope everything goes great. Oh, I like this song. Thank you, Skynet. I think that's the first rejection we've had this morning, Stat. And of course, it would be for yours for your request. Is this the song Tommy Lee Jones sings? I don't know. I don't know if it is. I figured out this song is actually extremely sad if you look at the lyrics. Oh, really? I know I've heard the English version, but for the life of me right now, I can't remember what the lyrics were. Pretty sure he sang this for something before. Huh. I don't think it was any of the Men in Black. Don't I don't remember him singing for that one. It's such a peppy song, though. It's poor, uh, poor thing that it's sad. It's about a guy who looks up while he's going on a walk, so his tears don't fall down his face. Happiness lying beyond the clouds. Aww, that would have been a vibe, though. Right. Like just have him do it in Men in Black 3, which is actually my favorite Men in Black, in case anyone ever wanted to know. it's not usual that I prefer the sequel to the original movie, but yeah, I like Men in Black 3 the best and Terminator 2 the best. What's another one? They're making a new one. No, they don't need to make a new one. The fourth one was not good. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, even though it's wrong. That's exactly right, Juicy. Oh wait, maybe it's four I'm thinking about. Yeah, four is the international one. Three is the kind of time travel one where they go back in time and all of a sudden it's Will Smith and Thanos. Yeah, I moon, I fall the same. Sorry, I mean I feel. Yeah, the fourth one is the only Men in Black I haven't liked, which sucked because Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson are great, and I love seeing them together. But yeah, no, it was not doing it for me. I should not be yawning after two cups of coffee. Okay, I actually never saw four. You don't need to. So three was definitely a movie. It sure was. We've already established that I enjoy sometimes not the finest of cinema. But yeah, yeah, Men in Black. Like the first one, it will always hold a place in my heart. Um, I'm not gonna like Yellow Submarine, am I? I think you will. I mean, I hope you will. I think it's great. I have other better opinions on movies. I just happen to like the third Men in Black. Oh, we have an ad break starting. Sorry, folks. No advance warning this time. Oh, are my headphones off? No, my headphones aren't off. Okay. It's weird. On my OBS, it has a separate thing for mic and for headphones, and I saw the headphones were muted, but the mic isn't, so it's fine. Got to go to a meeting back later. Aw, that sucks. Good luck out there, Skynet. Back to Blurring Mountains. Con todo la panas. Welcome back, everybody. Another thing that I've really liked about the new job is we have a lot of folks who are like the cleaning staff and like a lot of the kitchen staff and um, so some of that. We have a lot of people who speak Spanish, so I'm getting a lot more practice and stuff with speaking Spanish. So I really like that because it's like I've studied it, but it's so hard to make things stick if you're not constantly practicing. I made chili last night using the same recipe that I got off of Preppy Kitchen, and it came out pretty damn good. I I ended up adding a lot more cocoa powder and coffee than I intended, but it really enhanced the flavor, so I'm happy with it. And of course, now is the usual time that Savage starts talking about food. As soon as that 12 o'clock hour comes up, my body just automatically knows. Just smoothing out some of these lines here for the mountain, since even though it's right up on the edge, on the bottom edge here, I'm still going to do some stuff to push the mountains back. I might even move them a little bit, but I kind of like how they are in relation to the snowbanks in the other picture. Everybody save your work. I should honestly have like a save your work alarm for not just myself but everyone else. Finally finished my second cup of coffee. Feeling a little more human now. Don't forget to take your meds, chat. Good call, Juicy. Good call. Honestly, I should be taking my allergy meds. I'm gonna take one real quick. It's just one of those like I'm inside. I shouldn't be having allergy problems. And now, of course, I don't know where I left. Oh, there they are. There they are. Good call. I just took my my Feminams. Oh my god, that's the best thing ever. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Like Skynet, if you're not back yet, gotta tell you about that later. I'm starting to see why people say my meds give weird dreams. Oh, really? I have a bunch of fun names for HRT. Feminems is one of the funniest ones I've seen so far. Never heard that before? No, I haven't. What kind of dreams do you have, Kara? I I had some weird dreams last night, but like it was one of those that I'm not even not even sure where to begin trying to explain it. Feminems, antibiotics, anti anti antihistamines, titty skittles. That's great. It's great. Fem- Feminems, antibiotics. Yeah, that's great. That's great, man. Oh. Last night I was doing a lot of cleaning, but like weird things, cleaning out the drain of the dishwasher and pulling like beanies out of the drain. What? Yeah, like the hat. Like, wow. Interesting. Jinx, yeah. Oh, it was a dream. Yes, yes, just a dream, just a dream. So far. That's great, man. Yeah, I think my dreams last night were highly influenced by not just the minor car accident, but by weapons. So there were a lot of like faceless children in there. It was very stressful. Maybe I should check the drain. Maybe you should, Kara. Never know, man. Sometimes the brain does have some good insights as far as something being wrong. When I first started HRT, I had some crazy dreams. Really, if you want to share, I'm always interested in hearing people's dreams. I mean, beanie is practical in winter here, yeah, but not in the drain. I'm glad they stopped after a few weeks. Yeah, crazy dreams can be really fun, but also like not always. Don't really remember any of them at the moment, but I remember waking up a lot, going, "What in the damn hell?" Yeah. Fucking brain. I love your color choices for this mountain. Hell yeah. One of my favorite color combinations is blue and orange. But yeah, the purple in here also is really striking my fancy right now. Gotta have multicolored mountains if you're gonna have multicolored skies, right? Has anyone seen Ready or Not, the movie? Uh, Came out a couple years ago. They just finished filming the sequel. Get Rickrolled, nerd. Joke's on you. I love being Rickrolled. I was just curious if anyone had seen the trailer for the sequel. I was excited about it until I saw the trailer, and now I'm much less excited and a little worried. That's going to be another sequel that ruins the original movie. Haven't seen it, but I'm not really interested to see it either. Yeah, that's fine. The first one was really good, like better than I was expecting it to be. Trailer for what? I stepped away for a sec. Ready or Not, they just finished with the filming the sequel, and so the trailer's out for the sequel, and I'm a little worried. I got burned with the Old Guard sequel, and I can't watch the original movie anymore, even though I loved it when it first came out. And I don't want the same thing to happen to Ready or Not. Another case of sequelitis. Yep, pretty much. Tragic. It really is. Really is. Like the movie's so bad that it ruins the original. Like that's that is some mighty power. I haven't heard of that movie or its sequel before. Oh, check out the original. It's it's a bride. Well, I mean, a woman marries into a rich family, and the family says that they have a tradition. You have to play a certain a certain card game, and I don't want to give too much of it away. And I'm afraid that just even saying that much might give too much away. But turns out that she has to she has to fight. um, and it goes from there. I highly recommend it. It's not really horror so much as just like a thriller, I guess. Original ideas are dead. Everything is franchise. Yeah, yeah. This one could have stood on its own. I was really excited to hear that they were working on a sequel, and I was excited up until I saw the newly released trailer for it, and now I am not excited. I'm good. No synopsis needed. Okay, cool. Draws the wrong card. Yeah, yeah. Zero spoilers is how I enjoy going into movies. I love not even knowing what movies are about. Okay, well, watch Ready or Not and let me know what you think. And then like watch the trailer and let me know what you think about that. Welcome back, Skynet. Hope the meeting wasn't too tedious. Looks like we've got an ad break starting in about a minute, folks. Just FYI. It was fine. Well, hey, fine for meetings is good in regular speak. Reminded me I have the next 3 days off next week. Ooh, heck yeah! I didn't know you had some days off. That's awesome. That is awesome, sister. Me neither. Can't remember what you were uh, referring to. My brain is a little fried, y'all. We're just doing our best. I didn't know. Oh, I see. I didn't know I had the days off. Is it for like Christmas or from our conversation 3 seconds ago? Yeah. Also, if you're finding yourself continually burned by Hollywood, I would very much suggest foreign films. There's so much good stuff coming out of Korea and China, for instance. Lots of high budget action stuff, if that's what you're into as well. Oh, interesting. Always down to watch a good movie no matter where it's from. Using up the last of my PTO. Oh, gotcha. Savage has goldfish memory. Yeah. Yeah, seriously. It's bad. Side effects of medical marijuana, folks. It's great for anxiety for me, but not so great on the memory. Honestly, my memory has never been 100% anyway. She really does. Shut up. Okay, shut up. No, it's true. But ask me about the traumatizing shit from my childhood. I can recall that shit crystal clear. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, Skynet, we were talking about names that people have for their HRT medication, and I don't know if you've heard it, but Feminems was one for the meds, and antibiotics was another one that cracked me up. Wanted to share with you when you got back. Nice. Y'all are fucking hilarious. Feminems, antibiotics, antihistamines, that was the other one. Titty Skittles. Fucking great. My favorite is Feminems, yeah. Titty Skittles. Nice. Damn, I haven't had Skittles in a minute. Got plenty of titties, just not Skittles. Anti-clitstamines. No, we want the clitstamines. I always think I like Skittles until I get Skittles and then I go, oh yeah, these are awful. I mean, not the red ones. The red ones are good. Same though. Skittles aren't my favorite candy. I like the red ones though. I'm so happy they went back to lime flavor for green instead of gross apple. Oh yeah. Honestly, I think I stopped eating Skittles, and I had no idea that they were apple. Like they changed to apple, and then I ate some of the new ones, and like I was like, wait, this is not what I remember. What the fuck is this? Fake apple flavor is almost as bad as fake watermelon flavor. Love me some Skittles. Skittles are all right, I guess. The red ones are great. I could care less about any of the other ones though. I wouldn't buy them when they were apple. Yeah, no. The sour ones though. I'm not really all that into sour candy. I liked Warheads there for a little while, um, but eventually it just got to the point where the um, the uh, mouth just couldn't handle the sour candies. I don't tend to like sour stuff in general. I'm more of a sweet or spicy type person. I'm such a sugar junkie, but artificial apple flavor is one that I will always pass on. Yeah, artificial apple sucks. I just don't buy candy anymore. I say as I eat my lunch of one donut and an ice cream sandwich. Well, I mean, that's still technically true. Those aren't candy. Warheads and atomic firebombs I liked only if I could rinse off all the gross stuff first and just have the sweet underneath. Yeah, I, I do enjoy just having, if I want candy, I want the sweet. I'm not looking for sour or anything like that. Love sour candies. Heck yeah. Whenever someone mentions sour candies, I always feel the need to rewatch a video of this one YouTuber I've been following for quite a while. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Garrett Watts, but one of his videos is he makes like a sour smoothie, and he just takes a bunch of whatever sour shit he can find and puts it in a blender, and like his reactions are just classic. Makes me laugh so much. He doesn't post very often, but when he does, I will always tune in. He is chaos, but does a lot of like ghost hunting videos and stuff like that too. So I love that. Everybody take a second to stretch. I gotta stretch my arm, my hand. I assume other people do as well. Got out of practice, man. I never really put much stock into stretching when I was younger, but it is absolutely vital now. Oh yeah, same. Yeah, I was immortal when I was younger. Yeah, and also a dumbass. Right, right. It just goes with the territory. I try to do it before I start getting sore, but y'all know how that goes. There's a specific supermarket franchise in my country. The house brand wine gums they sell are fucking delicious. I will eat them by the pounds. Ooh, what sort of candy is it? Is it like a gummy candy? Tastes like wine? Or am I assuming too much from the name? Gummy-esque and no, not wine at all. Hmm. What sort of flavors? It's sweet fruit-based gummies. Okay. Yum. Gummies are good. My fave, however, is the licorice type they have, but it's a very mild licorice because usually I don't like licorice at all. Yeah, I honestly can't stand licorice. Even just anything with anise. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I've always just called it anise. Um, Anise. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like any sort of licorice. However, I'm always down to at least try something new once, especially if it's a candy. My Hambles is so cuddly right now. He's currently chewing on my elbow. Aw, aw, oh cat. Yeah, I think one of my favorite things about the colder weather is how cuddly animals get. Of course, now mine just like sits on the heating pad that I just bought. I posted it up on Discord if anybody hasn't seen it yet, but yeah, Babs loves her some heating pad. My cat is licking the remnants of where his nuts used to be. Aw, not disappointment. How long has it been since the surgery? Hambles has always been a cuddler, but Gwen was never much of one until I started my HRT. I'm now convinced she is a man hater. Aw. I always wonder with cats, like, they find their human and that's it a lot of the times. But I am very interested in that kind of behavior just because it's like, oh, is it because of the deeper voice or the 'cause I know cats respond more to like the higher voices, female voices in general, from what I've read. But we had a cat growing up who didn't really like men, and I think it was because of the big feet. Although she never had a problem with my feet, and my feet are huge. So who knows? Just another reason why I wish I could speak cat, because I want to know. Just hasn't met the right man yet. Ah, something like that. Or how to piss off a lesbian in 0.2 seconds. No, at least not this lesbian. I have a new coworker now who, every now and then he drops nuggets like, men are better at raising children than women, and stuff like that. And I just kind of like, oh yeah, yeah, okay. Really shouldn't generalize, but I hope you have better luck, better luck, my dude, because men and women are not just you know good at it because of their gender. Hmm? Oh no, yeah, one of those, yeah, yeah. Like, hey, everyone is entitled to their opinion, and I do not want to get into that with a coworker that I've known for less than a week. Like, whatever, homie. Can I make you some coffee? Most people suck at raising children. Exactly, exactly. Any man who says that kind of garbage is not procreating anyways. Exactly. Yeah, I guess he like raised 3 kids or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, it sounds like you finding a good person to settle down with, man. But of course, it's the woman's fault, right? Yeah, it's not worse. Worst is at this time. Yeah, wrong. They're procreating even more than anyone else. Yeah, they. Yeah, because for some reason it's the dickheads who like impregnating their girlfriends. Yeah, and then getting other girlfriends and more girlfriends and more girlfriends and got a ton of baby mamas. But it's always the baby mama's fault. It's never the common denominator. Now I wonder what Automod didn't like about that one. It was dickheads. It didn't like that you said dickheads. For shame. Pissing off Automod again, right? About that time of day. You know me. Automod knows you too, apparently. Automod and me gonna have a fight in real life. Yeah, I think we all need to gang up on Stream Elements and say what the fuck. Those little tiny boxing gloves. They look more like mushrooms. At least to me, not trying to be insulting. It's like, damn, Savage is a dick. I still don't know what I want to put in this other section. That's better. Oh, those paws are so cute. Those is fighting paws. They are. They're just short of putting their claws out. I'm hungry, y'all. I don't know if I want chili, even though I have a ton of chili now. Like a ton of chili. I'm gonna have to clear space out of my fridge or my freezer so I can freeze some of it because I already know I'm not gonna want it. Treat yourself. Ooh, chili. Yeah, I made some chili yesterday. I put okay, I'll wait for you, DC. I put some instead of using beef broth, I used coffee, and I also added like 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. So it is fucking ready. It's got a very deep flavor, but not it doesn't taste chocolatey at all. Yeah, and honestly, the hardest part about making this specific chili recipe is just like the cooking beforehand and chopping the onions. Like everything else is canned beans, and it comes out so good. I wonder why you have anxiety when you consume that much coffee. Coffee did not give me anxiety. Okay, I have had anxiety since I was in first grade and probably even before that. Uh, and that is way before I even started drinking coffee. So your argument is flawed. So there. And honestly, coffee doesn't really affect me like that anymore. Um, I I guess I got acclimated to it. Um, because I can drink coffee at any time. I think someone is knocking on my door, y'all. I will be right back in just a minute. Hold on. It was just Verizon. I figure why? While I was up, I might as well put a put one of the bowls of chili in there, start heating it up. Oh, I really wish, and honestly, I should I should get a doorbell cam. Certainly not an Amazon brand, but um, yeah, really should just not answer my door like at all. Or no soliciting sign. Yeah, these people can't read, man. Welcome back, everybody. Probably gonna go just a little bit longer. Gotta get my hand back into better shape. It's starting to get sore already. Um, Plus, it's lunchtime, but um, I don't want to stop. I really did. I really did miss you guys. It's it's been too damn long. But I am planning on doing a more regular streaming schedule like I had before I started work. Eventually. But I really don't want to stop today, which sucks because I will probably need to in order to take care of my hand. I stopped drinking caffeinated coffee, only decaf for me, and it helps my anxiety, as in it doesn't get worse. Well, that's good. Yeah, decaf. I honestly don't really like the taste of decaf. At least none of the decaf that I've tried. Um, but yeah, uh, it's rare that drinking coffee causes anxiety. If I am having a high anxiety day, though, I try to limit my caffeine consumption to just enough to ward off the caffeine headache, which anyone who has ever experienced a caffeine headache understands completely. Honestly, right now, even though I've had 2 cups of coffee, I could probably go back to sleep. What puppies? Oh, that's the microwave. Let's go check our chili. Poor Babs was so sleepy this morning. Of course, that's probably because she was up running around at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. Funny how that works, right? I'm gonna put some Fritos in here. Have like a impromptu Frito pie. Mm, delicious. Hi, Babs. Oh, my microphone's breaking up. Sorry. Hold on one sec. I'll get closer to the source. Babs just jumped up on the table thinking she's gonna get some, even though she got plenty of my breakfast. She somehow believes that she will also get some of my lunch. To be honest, I think people can be a little obnoxiously picky about coffee taste. Oh yeah, I'm a coffee snob. I won't lie. I but I mean it comes from being a barista who can not only push a few buttons but can actually get you a um, shot of espresso that will, change your fucking life. Just kidding, just kidding. Also, kind of not kidding. But I'm one of those people who truly believes that coffee can cure a lot of your ills. It also probably cause it, but anyway, I digress. I would honestly prefer if the machine that I currently work on had like less automation. I would love to be able to pull my own shots and stuff like that. Sure. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like this corner a lot better now that I added some more color to it. Did the mountains a little more. Mountains still aren't quite there yet. The back one is good. You're back. Got to take the dog out while we have a pause in the rain. Okay. Probably gonna go another 15 minutes or so. Um, I think the hand is done for the day. To be honest, gonna force a little bit more out of it because I want to, and because my chili needs to cool down now, and I also want the Fritos to to soften up a little bit. I have a raunchy joke. Can I tell? Yeah, tell it. Everyone's over 18 here, I think. What is a different word for come when it's Christmas? Pregnog. Oh my God. That's pretty bad. Pregnog. That is certainly not something that I want in my home. But more power to you. Only unfertilized eggnog in my house. Hey ma'am, what are you crunching on? Get out of there, miss. Hey, come here. No, you don't need to be chewing on that. That is a plastic bag. Come here. Oh, I know. I know. I am so mean. There we go. There you go. No eating plastic, please. How do you like your eggs, scrambled or fertilized? Definitely not fertilized. Also not scrambled either. Over easy, over medium, or in nog. Or how not to get a girlfriend. I mean, maybe you find someone who's into that. There's something for everybody out there. Are you just chasing a paper ball there, my love? Yeah, sure is. I was pregnog. I need someone who can laugh stupidly at a pregnog joke. There you go. Juicy's got you. I just sat back down and I'm dying. Juicy, you better get over here quick. I'm gonna eat all the Fritos in my Frito pie. You can still have chili though. Hurry, friend, hurry! Frito pie is amazing, especially when it's fresh homemade chili. I love Fritos. Yeah, I got the Frito scoops right now. Frito scoops, fresh chili. Yeah, yeah. I think that's a fabulous idea. Mine luckily came in on the 7th. Um, I need to make a grocery order, and apparently I need more Fritos. While I'm thinking about it, Fritos got stupid expensive though. Yeah, I highly recommend this recipe for chili. It's a slow cooker chili, and it basically just takes 4 hours to cook. It's amazing. As an English, I'm often lost here. What's a Frito? A Frito is a corn chip. They have different sizes. They have like little ones that are um, kind of like the width of your thumb. So those are like the original Fritos, and then the ones that I like are scoops, and the scoops are like little tiny bowls that hold all the deliciousness inside. I just tried out the Crabs Must Die game, and it started off saying it's the year 2188, and all movies are AI slop and terrible. And I was totally on board until the very first voice line, and it's all AI generated VA. What? That's so fucking stupid. God damn it. Imagine slamming AI and then using AI in the same game. Yeah, that's a real slap in the dick, man. People lack self-awareness. Like really, really bad these days. That's seriously annoying. Was it oh my gosh. Was it lacking self-awareness or was it an artistic choice? I would say using AI is not an artistic choice. Using AI is a choice for sure, but I wouldn't go so far as to say it was artistic. I don't think you can ethically use generative AI even as an artistic choice. Yeah, 100%, right? Yeah, I don't know who they think they're fooling, but it's absolutely terrible for the environment and steals from artists and creatives. It does. It does. Bottom line, like it, there's no way to actually justify it, and anyone who tries to justify it, I just stay away. Oh my gosh. Using it even as some kind of ironic protest kind of defeats the purpose. Agreed. Oh, you don't have to explain to me. I'm on your team. We know, Stat. We know. We are not attacking. We're just throwing it out there into the world how disgusted we are. Oh, sorry. I just have very strong feelings about Gen AI. Yeah, no, no, it's okay. We all do here. Artists. Oh my gosh. Let me just put my soapbox away. Nah, you don't even have to. This is a as good a place as any to take a stand. Especially since I had a bit of chip that did not want to stop bugging me. Might as well fill the airtime, DC. But seriously though, man, fuck AI. Hey, what are you getting into? Get off the counter. Who do you think you are, ma'am? No, I don't want to hear excuses. You know you're not allowed up there. Get, get, young lady. There are very few places in this place that Babs is not allowed, and on the counter is one of them. Are you all sad now? You didn't even get yelled at. Don't even. Oh my god, I just found out one of my favorite boomer shooters has a side game coming out that turns into a turn-based dungeon crawler. Ooh. I gotta be honest though, at first when I read boomer shooters, I was like, huh, is that like a like a first-person shooter and your target is is people who have reached a certain age and political dissent um, against progress. It's not about shooting elder folks. Well, all right. Dungeons of Dusk. Interesting. It's just a term for old style shooters. Oh, okay, okay. What is your fave boomer shooter? Ooh, that's a hard one. My husband loves boomer shooters. I was just surprised there's enough games about shooting old people that has its own brand name, Boomer Shooter. Right? Dusk is what got me into the genre, and it's up there. Interesting. But I think my favorite is probably Hedon Bloodright. Oh, okay. I don't think I've heard of that one. What a crazy expansive game, all built on the GZ Doom engine. Oh, really? Modified version of the original Doom from like '92. I remember the original Doom. My dad was a big fan of Doom. I don't know the games you're talking about, but I know GZ Doom. I only like playing it in God mode. Well, you're crazy, Skynet. It gave me too much anxiety. I usually only play games on easy mode. Like, don't attack me. I just want to run around and explore. My husband loves Doom. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, Doom. I did try playing the newer, I guess the most updated version back when I had Game Pass and wasn't protesting Xbox. Um, and it was pretty hard, honestly. Even on easy, it was kind of hard. And then of course, like you can't just save at random. You have to wait for like a save point, and I didn't like that. I love boom shoots. I like the old timey graphics. Heck yeah, heck yeah. I mean, God mode, as in I can't be killed, not difficulty level. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. God mode means something different than it did in the '90s, I guess. I also tried the newer one, but that was not a good idea. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I was kind of hoping that it was kind of set up like the other one, but yeah, it was not. Maybe Savage, you should consider playing Stardew Valley, but even then, there's enemies in the mine areas. Yeah, I tried playing Minecraft, and I couldn't really understand what was going on, but I played it without the enemies because I just didn't want to be attacked. I like first person shooters, but yeah, I'm definitely one of those people who likes getting overpowered by just doing like little side quests and stuff, and only then will I go after the bigger enemies and stuff. I was told I shouldn't have started with this one. I suck at video games. You just need practice, kind of. Yeah, I don't know that I've played anything since the 90s except like Candy Crush, which doesn't count. You can die in Stardew Valley in Minecraft too. There's a way to set it up in Minecraft. I don't know about Stardew Valley, but in Minecraft you could just like do builder mode instead. I know about it, mostly the part about dying. Gaming is my primary hobby. I love everything about it except all the corporations and the psychology of draining people's wallets. Right, 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 of course. I am a fountain of useless gaming knowledge. Nice. I'm just stuffing my face in between having my mic on, just in case you guys didn't figure that out. It was my dream when I was younger to make video games, and I just never did it for some reason. Because making video games is hard, probably. Yeah. I've been considering it in recent years. You know, I've had a lot of people comment that my art reminds them of video games. And I'm like, it would be awesome if I could design backgrounds or something. That'd be cool. But as far as like making an entire game, I don't know if I have the mental capacity to do that. We do have an ad break starting in about 20 seconds, y'all. Just FYI. But honestly, I think I'm gonna snooze it. Um, that way nobody has to sit and watch ads. Um, and then we'll sign off before the ad break actually comes back, since my chili is starting to cool down now. Yeah, Frito pie is definitely where it's at today. But if anybody knows anyone who is currently streaming that we can raid into, let me know. I have a couple. Let's see. There's certainly a lot of people streaming. Let's see who's live. New soups. Oh, it's new. Okay, hold on. Let me check. I'm sure that's come up on my. I know I am following. What is happening over there? That's what I thought. Get out of the window. Oh my gosh, she just destroyed the blinds again. Oh, this cat. This cat, y'all. There we go. Yeah, that's a good one. Thanks, dudes. I I I might actually remember to do my raid emotes this time. Spell it right. There we go. Sweet. Let's get the raid emotes on there actually this time. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I just really missed you guys, and I am so grateful that you are still in my life. You haven't given up on me, even though it feels like I never stream anymore. But I'm gonna get better about it, I promise. But here's the raid emotes for everybody. Um, but much love, everybody. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Drink your water. Save your work. Do your stretches. We're here because we like you, silly. Bah, man, shit. I like you guys too. You guys are awesome. Seriously, it it really warms my heart to know you're here, not just for me, but for everything. So much love. Let's ray it out. And I should be back soon, if not for yeah, I'll be back soon. Much love, everybody. Bye.